How's it going, YouTube? This is Power Surge. I wanted to talk to you guys today about my favorite precious metal and investment of 2016, silver, right here. This is a 100-ounce bar from the Royal Canadian Mint. It's a 2015 bar. I actually just looked at the receipt for it. I bought it in about early September of 2015. I paid $1,640 for this brick of silver right here. And honestly, I'm really glad I did, because now this same brick is going for close to $1,900. Looking back, maybe I should have bought two, but I really like silver as an investment for a lot of reasons. The main reason I bought silver at that time, honestly, was the stock market was overvalued. It's like, if you have extra cash, what are you going to do with it right now? For me, I thought investing in the stock market when it's at all-time highs isn't a good idea, and you want to buy something when it's low and sell it when it's high, right? That's basics. So silver had just been hit hard. It had come down really hard the last few years. I know, I've been watching it, and sometimes I bought it. I'll be honest, I bought silver in the 20s, and it hurt me. So at this point, it's like doubling down on my investment to buy it in the mid-teens. I had no problem getting this, but I've just about reached my silver goal as far as a stack goes. So I may be getting into other precious metals, but for now, maybe one more bar of silver and then that'll be it. But it's a great investment because it's your wealth. Right now, there's just so much money floating out in the world, like digital money. If you get a car loan, that's poof, $20,000 or $30,000 or whatever $1,000 just create out of thin air for you to purchase that car. There's quadrillions in derivatives. If you know anything about the stock markets and derivative markets, it's insane how much money is created through those systems. Not to mention the increase in the monetary supply from the Federal Reserve during Ben Bernanke's term. He did the money printing, quantitative easing. But negative interest rates are looking like they're very close, or a very big possibility. So that makes people want to flock to silver as well. But the real reason is not what's going on in the world that makes me want to invest in this stuff, but what it's used for, what it is, what the attributes of this super heavy metal are. Heavy metal. It's used in solar panels, which I actually sold solar in San Diego in 2014, and basically the prices of power went up a lot in San Diego, like astronomically. So everyone converted to solar quite quick. So as energy costs rise globally, that fuels the incentive for people to get solar, or companies to go solar. And I just come back from Japan. I saw solar panels all over the fields there and on different people's homes. I saw solar panels in Thailand. Here in America, especially California, some neighborhoods have just lit up. There's solar on more than half of the homes. The fact that solar panels use a large amount of silver is a really nice reason to buy this stuff, because we're going to be increasing the amount of solar power all over the planet. The next reason is pretty basic, but I've been watching the commodities cycle for a few years, right? I've been watching silver, and I've bought it at some times. So what happened is silver was in the high 20s, $30 for a little bit, and so all these mines are just pumping the stuff out to make money, right? They even get loans to start new operations, new discoveries, to dig this stuff up because it's worth so much, right? So what happens is they're digging up all the silver on top of other factors. Supplies increase. Now there's like this abundance of silver around, and a couple years later, and the price drops, like what it's been doing over the last few years. We had this huge run up in like 2011, and the silver was just getting mined like crazy because they wanted to make money. And what happened after the price crashed, when there's too much supply, then all these mines, it's not worth anything. It's $17 or $16 or $14 to pull the stuff out the ground and sell it, because all that costs money. Most miners, it costs in the teens for them to mine silver. Supposedly there are some companies that can do it for around $10, $11 an ounce. Of course that price may vary on the cost of oil, labor, other things that change all the time. But yeah, we were at that point in the commodity cycle where the price had fallen so much, the supply had dried up because people weren't mining the stuff, and I felt like the news was just bad. Like people were making fun of it, the end of summer or fall last year on the financial channels and stuff, and it was just really negative. So I felt like that was the best time to buy, and I wasn't exactly at the bottom, but I feel like I'm pretty close to this bottom that silver has just made. Of course, there's a million things you can do with your money, but I feel very strongly right now that it's a really safe bet to buy silver while it's in the mid-teens, because unlike stocks, silver is a commodity. It's not some company that can go bankrupt. And in times of turmoil, of fear, global crisis, war, stuff like that, fear really makes silver and gold go up. We may be approaching a monetary crisis. Who knows? But all the countries of the world, their central banks have been printing money like crazy. So we really don't know what's going to happen in the next few years. And silver is already so cheap, it's like hard for it to go down much more. And with the demand in technology, we need this stuff for industry like medicine, solar energy. It's in your cell phone. It's probably in the GoPro that's filming this video right now. It's in the computer I'm going to edit it on. So as technology, solar, all those things continue to use silver, this supply hit that we've had because of the low prices is going to dry up quite fast. And just a few years ago, you saw the price of silver at 22, 25, in the 30s. We very well could head back to the $25, $30 range in the next few years. And I'm already up like $200 on this bar of silver right here because it's going for about $1,900 now. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe because I'm going to be making videos about precious metals all the time. Have a bright, shiny day.